Welcome to It Is What It Is, a true crime podcast. I'm your host, Shamri, and I'm going to tell you about a whole bunch of different shit today. You might notice that I'm not whispering. It's because I'm recording for the first time in my house, and I have to share the fish room right now. My room is going to be next door to the fish room, so if it sounds like I'm in the middle of a vibrator shop, that's why. And if it's truly unbearable, just let me know and I'll go record in the playroom. It's scary in there, so don't make me. But I will. So, if the humming in the background is just too much, let me know. Very workable. Anywhoser. So, my buddy Kenny, literally my number one Twitter fan, literally. Twitter never tells me when he says stuff to me, so I always feel like an asshole because I don't get back to him for days. So just know it's not you, honey. My phone don't alert me, and I'm a Facebooker. I'm a Facebook whore. Love Facebook. Love it. So, anywho, he wanted me to tell y'all about Kit Darrant, okay? This murder happened back in March of 2012 in Florida. So this 16-year-old little butthole named Kit lived with his 35-year-old mom and his 3-year-old brother. From what I understand, and it's really weird because when I YouTubed it, there was one guy, but none of the stuff he said was I could find in news articles. But I don't know. So I am not going to say that the facts on this are 100%. I am just going to say what I think it was about 4 newspaper articles I read. They all kind of said the same thing. So that's where I'm getting my information from. Anybody from Florida who knows this situation, if I am wrong, please kindly and respectfully let your girl know. Because I would like to know if I am wrong. Well, the newspaper is wrong. I'm not wrong. I didn't report this shit. I'm reporting it now, but you know what I mean? Anywho, so, back to this. So they had normal issues, normal teenager issues. Some of y'all are going to say, it ain't normal. It's normal where I come from. He was an asshole. He smoked pot and he drank and he was a little fuck at the age of 16. And he was mean to his mama and disrespectful. And the friends of the family said that she was a good mom and she literally was just trying to steer this little asshole in the right direction. And she obviously was a very young mother because she's only 35 years old when he kills her. That's 5 years older than me. So, you know what I mean? She ain't old. Had a long life. Beautiful lady. Well, I guess what had happened is they got into an argument about him coming home late and he strangled her. And then once he realized that he was a weak ass little boy and that didn't work, he went and got a butcher knife. Butchered his mama. And that's another thing. I can't say a butcher knife because another article just said a kitchen knife. And then 3 articles said a butcher knife. That's why I went butcher. But I'll be legit. I don't know. So he took a knife nonetheless and stabbed her over 100 times. Oy vey. So yeah. And then this little butthole takes her to her room, puts a sheet on her, puts laundry soap on top of her to hide the smell. From what I understand, from what the news article said, he took care of the 3-year-old for the time that before she got found. And that was 8 days later. And I understand from the newspaper articles that her sister is the one that found her and now had taken custody of the then at that time 3-year-old. I don't want to use the mom's name. I'll say her name at the very, very end, but I don't want it. I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful to like the baby. He's just a baby, you know. Well, then he was. So I don't know. Just hurts. This is so sad. I fucking hate when kids kill their parents, little bastards. You'd spend that whole time raising them, and just think how far she had come. 35 years old, 16 years old, and you want to kill her because you're a punk. Ugh. Disgraceful. He had parties. This happened for 8 days, y'all. She was in there for 8 days. My lord. 8 days. And in that time, he had parties at his home. 60 children from the school. And at one point in time, one of the boys at the party was like, "Damn, kid, your house kind of stinks, bruh." And he was like, "Hey, it's just probably the trash." Oh my God. Could you imagine being one of those kids that went and partied there? Ooh, my Lanta. But like I said, the 3-year-old got taken by the aunt when all was said and done. So I don't... Ugh, my lord. So sad. It's just so sad. I don't even know. But I don't want to butcher his mom's name either because I'm not good. Because it looks to me like Renette Emile is her name. And so I just don't want to butcher it. So if I did, I'm sorry. But like I tell y'all, get off me with the whole getting names wrong. My name's complicated and I've never hated a soul for saying my name wrong unless I don't even like you. And then I'm like, you said my name wrong, bitch. But you know what I mean. So I'm sorry if I said her name wrong, but may she rest, because there is a special place in hell for this little boy. And I know that according to the papers, he was very saddened. But still, like when they sit there and they're like, "Oh, but now they're remorseful." Now it's too late, son. Your temper tantrum went too damn far. You killed your mom. And you left your little brother without a mother. Ugh. Okay, so that was that one. Kenny, I'm sorry, but the shit you find for me, man, blows my mind sometimes. The reason why these people, because he sent me a couple now, children who kill their parents, and the reason they do it is like, are you fucking kidding me? Ooh, I hope my daughters know I know how to scrap, bro. Let y'all hear this when you're teenagers. I know how to scrap. Ugh, punk ass kids. All that time taking care of them. Do you dirty like that? It ain't right. Ugh. So, besides that being wrong in the world, and he got like 28 years, by the way, for that. So, let's say 9 years. Well, no, not close, but whatever. 28 years is not long enough for killing your mom. And second degree murder was the charge that he pled to. From what I understand, it was a plea deal. So, but another thing I wanted to tell you guys about was, I didn't make a full video about it. I recorded the news conference at like the end, but the judge told Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell's attorneys to stop being fucking crybabies and suggested that Mr. Wood apologize to Mr. Means by saying that Mr. Means doesn't know how to do his job. He did not ever say that he had to apologize to Chad Daybell for saying he looked like he was gonna pee his pants. So, I knew he wasn't gonna go nowhere though, because literally you took the man to court to tell him that he was a bully and he said mean things. And I think, and I'm okay, I'm not going to even apologize for it. I think the Arizona lawyer legitly just came out and was like, "Hey, I recorded this, blah blah blah," just for his good all 15 minutes, because like even in the recording, when they're like, "Oh, we're going to seek the death penalty," his cocky ass is like, "Good." And then when Mr. Wood is like, "Chad Daybell's a bitch," well, he didn't say that, but he was like, "He's a weak or whatever, a wimp or whatever." The guy from Arizona is like, "Oh, is he pretty wimpy?" And both Summer and Mr. Wood was like, "Yeah, he's a punk. He's bitch made." So, yeah, I don't know. Another thing I wanted to tell you, lovely people, about is if I hear one more, I don't even hear it. If I have to read one more comment about the fuck word, go on to Netflix. Do me a fave. Go on to Netflix. Click the history of cuss words. Nicolas Cage, big fan. He's your narrator, okay? In 1971, something happened to where I can say fuck freely, and y'all just need to get the hell over it. They cover the word pussy, dick, shit, and fuck. I had to stop playing it because I had to go be a mom, and so I had to like. Now we have a TV in like the adult area, so it was fun. I got to watch it for a minute, and then I had to go be a mom, so I had to turn it off. Because that's all I need is my babies to be chanting, because my 3-year-old already, ooh, I got road rage, and so does my husband, so we cuss a lot while we drive. Shocker. My 3-year-old mimics us sometimes. Yeah, so she doesn't need to listen to a show, and literally don't watch it around your children, because the first episode using the fuck word, every 5 seconds that word is said. Fun fact, in case you don't want to go watch it because of that fact, because it is like a very potty word, whatever. Jonah Hill is the one actor, I guess, that has said fuck on camera more than any other actor, which is weird to me, but it's so they say is the facts. Another thing, I cannot, I'm gonna break down one of the shows, but I haven't found one yet because there's so many and I'm just so in love. But if y'all don't have Discovery Plus, it's like Disney Plus for adults, y'all. And it costs like the same. If I have to listen to Disney characters sing for $7 a month, not even an ad, this isn't even an ad, but if I have to listen to them for $7 a month, you betcha I'm gonna listen to my murder shows. And there's not just murder, there's cooking, there's nature documentaries, there's the house hunters and stuff. There's all sorts of shenanigans. First, it's a deal. It's like $7 a month, I think, with no commercials too. That's what I got. I got the no commercials one. I'm still on my week free, but I'm pretty excited. But one show that I am going to tell you about, only because I know I'm probably going to sound like a hypocrite, because I did the episode where I was like, I believe in ghosts, which I do. I do believe in ghosts. But I don't know what my deal is with this guy, and he is very beloved, so I'm really not going after his fan base. I am not going after his fan base. But the guy Zach, I think, from Ghost Hunters. Oh, bro. Chill a minute. Breathe a minute. So I want you guys to go watch the Cecil Hotel. One where they go to the Cecil. Okay? And they are going to straight up try to tell you, which, fuck, I mean, it might be, you bring the Long Island medium, you take her there, or that cute little guy from E, and they tell me that this, what I'm going to tell you happened, I'll be like, okay, it happened, case closed. Anywho, he's trying to say that Richard Ramirez is the one that possessed that poor baby girl and getting into that water tower. And he's behind a whole bunch of shenanigans and a bunch of suicides and murders that took place in the Cecil. And like all this nonsense. And that he's like calling him out. And he's like, Rick and like the one guy. So I guess it's not really Zach because it's like the medium that they have there. He's like, Richard Ramirez just was like, bitch. Like all this crazy stuff. And like he's like getting scratched and like, so you're telling me Richard Ramirez is a scratcher? Like he scratched you? Like it was just weird. And I don't like ghost hunters anyway, not to hate on the show. It's not for me. Okay? I get reviews all the time. It's just not my cup of tea. It's very dramatic, and I hate the fact that he tries to fight the ghosts, like the demons or whatever. He's always like, fight me, bitch! Come out and get me, bitch! Like, it's weird. Like, fool, he's a ghost. Y'all can square up, but nothing's gonna happen. Oh my god, talking about squaring up. Oh my lord. So, I saw this video on Facebook, and the mom takes this kid to the other, like, there's a cyberbully situation. Last thing I'll tell you guys about, and I won't waste your time, but it was fucking hilarious, and I'm still laughing about it in my head just thinking, because I'm crazy like this. And this mom takes his son to this house, and she's like talking to the bell ring thing, and she's all telling the dad, she's like, come down here, I'll fuck you and your son up, whatever, stop bullying my son, the whole thing. And she's like, you and Jacob come down here, you and Jacob come down here. And the dad's like, ma'am, like he's trying to tell her, like, man, my son's name ain't Jacob. And finally she listens, like she stops, and she's like, what? And she turns to her son, and she's like, who the fuck is Jacob? And the son's like, I don't know, that's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. And the whole time he's trying to get her to stop. He's like, mom. And so she's like tearing him away. She's like, I'm sorry, sir, God bless, have a blessed day. Like, that's me. My little brother got bullied once by the little fucker down the street. I took him by his hand, walked him down the street, and yelled at that parent. I was a teenager. And yelled at that little boy for bullying my little brother. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. So that would totally be something I would do. And I would be that jackass who goes and like yells at the wrong kid to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Just kidding. But where the fuck does Jacob live? Next question. Check. Ugh, man. So yeah, that's why I haven't given you guys any like really long stories yet. It's because we're barely getting set up. I just barely got the Wi-Fi yesterday. Today's a new day. Yesterday. And taking Wi-Fi away from children nowadays is like torture to them. I was cool. Well, I had my phone. So I was good. My kids would have thought it was torture. But yeah. Have a blessed week. I promise we will get a better story, like a better, longer story, not a better story, a longer story. It was a good doozy. But, yeah, gotta give me a minute. Moving. And, guess what? There's not gonna be an ad anymore. Because, like, the ad time that they wanted me to do it for ran out. So until they make me do another one, I don't know, I think we're pretty good. And I made $50. And it's a good thing I'm an adult now, because back in the day, man, I would have cashed that shit out and went and got myself a bag. Probably would have cashed it out at $25, went and got a half bag. Whatever. But I'm an adult now. So, don't know what I'll spend it on. And I don't live in a legal state, so I can't do anything, in a legal state. I'm not allowed to smoke pot in Idaho. Even though, never mind. Won't even go there. That's my own little side banter, my own little pissed off moment. Ain't even gonna go there. Ain't gonna touch that right now. Y'all have a blessed week. Have a great, great week ahead of you. It's only Tuesday. You still got hump day. Thursday. and Friday. And then y'all made it to the weekend. So, hold on. It's coming. Don't give up. Let me know if it sounds like we're in the middle of a vibrator shop. 'Cause we're not. If it makes you want to pee, that's just all the water. So, sorry about that. But yeah, I love every one of you. Once again, let me know if y'all want a decal. They're going to be about $2.50, maybe $3. Free shipping, because it's only a stamp. It don't weigh nothing. It's going to be a cute little decal. And yeah, so let me know. Bye.